Street, 4th Street West, a bit west of the downtown, and it's a gorgeous but hot Saturday late afternoon, today being August 19th, 2023, and it is around 5:15 p.m. and I just got out of the subway here at Dufferin station, which is behind me there, and I was gonna cross the other side, but we're just gonna have to walk through the scaffolding here. I just came all the way from Scarborough, was filming a walking video there, and before that I was at the Wheels on the Danforth car show, which was quite interesting. But it's a very busy one here along Dufferin, as today's the second day of the Canadian National Exhibition, which is taking place all the way at the end of Dufferin Street. But I'm not going all the way down there because it's a hell of a walk. And as you guys probably may know, this used to be Bloor Collegiate Institute. They demolished it a year ago, and now they're building condos, and they still haven't done that. They've done the same for Kent Senior, but eventually they will just get rid of it. I think it was 10 years ago I went in there for an event. Dufferin Street is one of the most busiest streets in the city, but it's also very notorious for how extremely busy it gets, especially at rush hour and during events. And same thing with the 929 and 929 Dufferin bus routes, as they're the busiest in the TTC network. And I almost try not to take it unless it's an Orion, because as I already mentioned before, I'm not a fan of the Arctics anymore. Oh, so they demolished that building on the right here. I think it was attached to the school, or was it a little pathway that'll take you to Courageous Street. But anyways, I mean, I don't like the Arctics. It's not really a comfortable ride, and there's no suspension. It's not that smooth. But I've already filmed many rides on the 929, but it was on the Orion, and last year it was on the Nova Arctics, but that was when I wasn't actually so tired of them. I can smell the KFC from here on the right. And there's Dufferin Mall. I've been there lots of times. The one where it got repainted last year. There's a Toys R Us. You don't really see some of those here in the GTA. I remember the American subsidiary went bankrupt, but somehow it survived. And they're even opening one at Lawrence Allen Center, which is up the street from where I live.
Oh,
but anyway, it's been a while since actually, the last time I filmed a walking video down this part of Dufferin was a year ago. Or actually, a year and a half ago. It was in February 2022. And I went all the way down to Dufferin in Little Portugal. This time I'm going to go down to Queen Street in Parkdale. I wanted to pay this part of Dufferin a visit. After 2 months ago, I filmed one between St. Clair and Bloor. There's Dufferin Park Avenue. But yeah, almost every bus on the 29 are freaking Nova Arctics. Although very once in a while there's like 1 or 2 40-foot Orion 7 buses. But today there's like freaking 4 or 5 Proterra electric buses on the 29, which is very uncommon, but given that the C&E is ongoing, it's probably going to be a lot more of that. I mean, they're on the 29, I'm not really interested in filming a ride on them, but yeah, again, the only time I'll take the 29 if it's a 40-foot bus. I understand why the Arctics are on the 29, because I was even chatting with a bus driver who was driving on the 929 on an Orion OG. You know, I was telling her about like how I don't like the Arctics, and you know, she agreed with why, you know, they're needed, and It's just too busy. But for me, I just want to avoid taking them. And plus, as I just mentioned, for years on Dufferin, the buses have been extremely crowded. Before the Arctics came, the route used to be good. Previously, the route was served by Wilson, which is actually very close to the route's proximity than Mount Dennis. Okay, I don't mind if it's served by Mount Dennis too. But back when I was growing up, there were NG hybrids. Well, we still have them today, but NG diesels, Orion 5 high floor buses too. But since the move to Mount Dennis, and of course the Arch is taking over, I feel like the route's gone downhill. And this street long needs bus priority lanes. But they're just taking their focus on Jane Street first, because it's even busier than Dufferin. But I don't believe that shit. Let's see if we can spot a Proterra or two. They've been out since late morning. Normally the electric buses are out. They've been around here in the city since 2019. And they're quite comfortable except for the BYD ones. They're full of shit. But the Proterra is my favorite. Second comes the Excelsior. But as I was saying, most of the electric buses, they're meant to be operated at rush hours for now, because they were fairly new. They still do. I think back in COVID, they were just operating them like all day. This guy is revving like a douchebag, but that's a motorcycle's life. Holy crap, man! But as I was saying, the Proterra specifically, yep, another road region coming. Wow, Toronto drivers are so narcissist, or they're full of narcissism, I should say. There used to be a Swiss chalet up here that I used to go to with my mom. But as I was saying, the Proterra specifically, they run 6 days a week. So obviously not Sundays. But again, Monday to Fridays, it's always a rush hour, and on Saturdays, it's just all day essentially, like from like late morning to early evening. So hopefully we see at least one, maybe two, since there's like 5 on the 29. But sadly, no Orions today. There really should be a couple more to add. Also, on another note, with the C&E going on for 2 weeks, you can also catch the Exhibition Express, which is completely non-stop. It's not like the 929 where it stops at select bus stops, but you can catch that from Dufferin Station, and same thing, you can catch it from Bathurst as well. There's tons of ways you can get to the C&E. But for me personally, it was probably along Dufferin, but I don't like going there now. But my mom and I may go there on Wednesday. As I mentioned yesterday, I may not even do a video unless there's something quite interesting. But we may just take the 63 all the way down, directly from our place. It doesn't go directly to Exhibition, but the nearest stop is at. I thought it was yapping away at me. But the nearest bus stop is like five minutes away, so it's actually not that bad. Okay, I don't know what neighborhood we're in right now. This might be Brockton Village, as we're coming up to Carlton Street. Yep, Brockton Village, and then at Dundas is Little Portugal. So there's the Exhibition Express. It's a non-stop service. It's not even that busy. You think it would be though. I filmed a walking video along College, well, this part of College, last year. But you know me, sometimes I like to repeat the most busier streets, as I've mentioned. Nope, sorry man. That happens almost every freaking time. No shot of the CN Tower yet. I could just go on Transy right now and see what the Proteras are, but since it's already like late afternoon, going to turn to early evening, that number may shrink. Also, on another note, the Arctics have been known to damage one of our streets because they've been not because of how many times they're on it, and it's expensive to even repair them. Even though I am aware the city is doing a pothole blitz this weekend. Actually, I think Dufferin north of Bloor is in bad shape, but here, not so bad. They could at least turn their focus to like friggin' Yonge Street and just do the same friggin' thing. I guess most of Dufferin is residential, but there's a bit of some commercial activity as well. I definitely don't find it boring to just walk through here since we're in the old city of Toronto. Maybe where I was in Birch Club just now. It's much quieter and nicer. On the other hand, it took me at least 25 minutes with the subway. Okay, well, I had to take a short bus. Even a lot of us Torontonians are calling them the Arctic scraps with an accent, coming from how Montrealers refer to their Novas as scrap. Because again, Nova Bus is Quebec made. I think today was the Veterans Day Parade. We're outside the Princess Gates. There's that same bus I saw. Speaking of Quebec, here's one. So now we're in the Little Portugal district. And last year, this is where I ended my video. But of course, we're going to continue on. And after that, I'm going to start heading home. But it's definitely not going to be on Dufferin. Even though where I live, it's actually a 10-minute walk from there. Maybe when I get to Queen, I'll just take the streetcar over to Ossington and then the 63 back home. Like generally, when I'm in like the west end of Old Toronto, I always take the 63. Still haven't taken down the election signs yet. What's taking the city so long? There's St. Anne's Parish Hall. Alright, maybe we'll... Might be too late to do that now, but maybe we'll cross over to the other side as I'm trying to get onto my phone, but of course, I have two hands. Okay, it's 5:22. Let's see where those dang Proteras are. As a Nova Arctic is coming. It's full of shit nowadays. But here we are, Dundas Street West. CN Tower. This is a very happening area for sure. But there's also some pretty nice art along here. Be quick here. One, two. North to Wilson past King Street on Dufferin. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely crossing to the other side. Oh, I think I see one up ahead. I was right. Now here I am walking on the east side. So many damn parked cars though. But I think there's another one behind that as well, so if this thumbnail doesn't work out well, I can try and get one last chance. I'm gonna run up here past the cars just so I can get a good thumbnail of this. Bad boy coming up. I got you now, sir. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely going to be a lot different when it's all electric buses. I mean, it's not to say I actually don't agree with it, but the fact that you can't go for several kilometers in one day. But hey, at least we have hybrid buses. But nope, the OG hybrid is going to be goners very, very soon. See, look, here comes another one. Yeah, I think my thumbnail is perfection. We're good. Oh, by the way, I also filmed a bus ride on the new Nova on the 124. It was originally going to be a round trip, but on the way back, which was of course a second clip, there was a little error, so that was a failure. 3736. Yeah, that's pretty much one of the main reasons why I came here. Just so I can spot these Proteras and also pay this part of Dufferin a visit as we're approaching Gordon Street. It's weird, I haven't seen a single squirrel yet. But after this, I'm ready to get my ass back home. I'm a little bit tired. Want to edit. And still searching for jobs. But once I get that, I gotta find out how to balance between that, school, and this. Because call this a side hustle. I mean, this is not obviously this is not gonna be my main source of income yet. Maybe if I see myself doing this for the next 15, 20 years, hopefully I'm still doing that. Maybe this could be full time. I don't know. Sorry, just getting a message. We're not even at Queen yet. I just want to end this video. As it's near 5:30. Short bike lane. Or actually bike path. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Oh wait, maybe it's on this street here, Waterloo Avenue. Yeah, there's a bike lane on that street apparently. I'm no expert on that. Maybe ask Johnny because he gets around the city on his bike. Actually, e-bike and e-scooter. Nope, I will definitely. I'm never gonna be riding any of those. I'm sorry. I tend to stumble, but never. I really do not want to be riding on a bicycle or a scooter. It's dangerous. I hear a train. Oh, that's a Never-Go train, alright. Because I filmed one over on the Lakeshore line. Well, this one's probably on the Kitchener line. Another old cab car. Obviously, these apartments here are brand new. In fact, I don't even remember what used to be here. But as always, I can check the most useful Google Street View. Because now, I pretty much seem to know what used to be in certain spots, and I learned from them. It's always very interesting to see a time machine of what, you know, the area you've lived in used to look like, and how it's really changed. And also, this is the West End, so of course, it's gentrified a lot. And I think now we're now in the Parkdale neighborhood, though most of it is concentrated along Queen Street West. So at least between here and Roncesvalles. I haven't filmed a walk through Parkdale in a while. Okay, well, maybe along Lansdowne, but not along Queen. Unfortunately, though, there's a couple panhandlers in that area. But I still want to get back to it, but it won't be today, though. Maybe when I'm at Kielso, because I can only, it's only one bus route I gotta take, so. See, look, brand new. So I think what I'm gonna do is take the 501 streetcar or bus to Ossington, and then I'll just take the 63 home. So I'm gonna shower, have some fried rice, chicken balls, edit, relax. What the hell is happening up there? Of course, I gotta start thinking. I've always been thinking about going back to school and getting a job, of course. Question is, when the hell will I even get that? Also, people like to rev their engines through this long underpass. Actually, no, the bus loops around here. Never mind. Because that bus just head west. So anyway, hopefully I won't have to wait long for a damn streetcar. But that's gonna be it for this one. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment. Okay. Maybe she was already crossed the tube, but still, come on. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, there's the streetcar. Perfect timing, so I'm gonna get my ass on it. And we'll just go home from there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, bye-bye, adios.